Hello everyone. What if I told you that the story of one man, born in a small village with nothing but a burning desire to learn, would go on to inspire millions around the world? Today, we're about to uncover the incredible journey of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, scientist, visionary, and the people's president of India, a man who rose from the dust to shape the future of an entire nation. So grab a seat, because this is a story you won't forget. Let's dive in. In the dusty streets of Rameswaram, a small coastal town in Tamil Nadu, a boy named Abdul Kalam was born in 1931. The world around him was simple, quiet, and poor. His family, though loving, could barely make ends meet. But little did the world know that this boy, with nothing but a dream in his eyes, would grow to become one of the greatest minds in the history of India and the world. Despite the limited resources, young Kalam was consumed by an insatiable thirst for knowledge. His classmates might have laughed at his dreams, his teachers might have doubted him, but he knew that in those books lay the key to unlocking a future larger than his circumstances. "I will make it," he told himself every day as he walked miles to the local school. And so he did, learning not just from books, but from life itself. Coming from a modest fishing family, resources were scarce, and his parents, though deeply supportive, couldn't afford to send him to school without sacrifices. Kalam, with his unyielding thirst for knowledge, found a way around this. Instead of waiting for things to be handed to him, he worked tirelessly, collecting old newspapers and selling them, contributing whatever little he could toward his school fees. On the surface, it seemed like a small act, but it symbolized something far greater, a relentless drive to learn. Despite the lack of financial resources, Kalam never once let that limit his aspirations. His dream was clear: he would get an education, no matter what it took. As the years passed, Kalam's hunger for knowledge led him to the heart of India's scientific institutions, ISRO and DRDO. But it wasn't a smooth ride. There were failures. There were moments when the world thought he would never succeed. His first project at ISRO was a massive failure. But Kalam, the man of relentless persistence, refused to be defined by failure. "It's just a lesson," he would say. "I'll try again." And try he did. His next project was the launch of India's first satellite, which led to groundbreaking success, cementing his place as one of India's greatest scientists. But his true legacy? That was still to come. In the 1980s, Dr. Kalam, now a respected scientist, was at the forefront of India's ambitious missile development program. The task was monumental. There were challenges, both technical and political. India was a young nation, and the resources were limited. Yet, Dr. Kalam remained undeterred. His belief in India's potential was unwavering. When the country set its sights on developing the Agni missile, Kalam knew this was more than just a defense project. It was a symbol of India's strength and capability. But what made his leadership truly remarkable wasn't just his scientific brilliance. It was his ability to inspire and bring people together. Instead of positioning himself as the sole genius, Dr. Kalam worked alongside his team of scientists, guiding them, sharing knowledge, and encouraging innovation. He always made it clear that success was not an individual achievement, but a collective effort. In the face of immense pressure, Kalam's humility shone through. He wasn't just focused on the glory of success, he was committed to the greater good of the nation. And then, when the Agni missile successfully launched, it wasn't just a victory for the program, it was a victory for the entire team and for India. It marked the nation's entry into a new era of defense, one that could no longer be ignored on the global stage. Yet Dr. Kalam, ever humble, simply said, "This is just the beginning." The triumph wasn't about him, it was about his country, its people, and their collective potential. In year 2002, the people of India, seeing his dedication, his humility, his vision, elected him as their president, the missile man of India, now the people's president. But he wasn't just any president. He was a man who didn't sit behind a desk, but walked with the youth of the nation, inspired them, shared his dreams of a developed India. His message was clear: dream, dream, dream. Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. From classrooms to laboratories, Kalam inspired millions. Students looked up to him as the epitome of what could be achieved with hard work and dedication. But behind the scientist, the president, was a humble man who never forgot where he came from. A man who believed that true greatness wasn't about titles or awards, but about how many lives you could touch and inspire. In 2015, the world lost a visionary. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam passed away, but his legacy lives on. His words, his dreams, his life's work continued to inspire millions, young and old, across the globe. He showed us that with determination, humility, and vision, even a boy from a small village could change the world. So, what can we learn from the life of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam? His story teaches us 5 powerful lessons. 1. The power of persistence. Kalam faced failure after failure, but he never gave up. He knew that each setback was a lesson and he pushed forward, proving that persistence is key to success. 2. The value of humility. Despite his fame and achievements, he remained humble. It wasn't the titles or the power he sought, it was about making a difference in people's lives. 3. The importance of education. Dr. Kalam always said that education is the foundation of a nation's progress. He believed in the potential of every student and worked tirelessly to inspire them. 4. The power of dreams. He showed us that no dream is too big. Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. His life was a living proof that dreams can shape a nation. 5. Leadership is about service. True leadership is not about being the boss. Dr. Kalam led by example, always serving the people, especially the youth, with the goal of empowering them to create a brighter future. So, what will you do with your life? Will you allow challenges to define you, or will you, like Dr. Kalam, rise above them and make a difference? The choice is yours. You have to dream before your dreams can come true. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Friends, I hope this story could inspire you, and if you liked our story, please press the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, comment below on which topic you would like our next story. Till then, ciao.